Hello traders, you are welcome back to the Forex Geek channel. In this video, we are diving into something that every trader needs to master, and that is how to place stop loss and take profit on MT5. Okay, whether you are new to MetaTrader 5 or looking to refine your trade management skills, this step-by-step guide will show you exactly how to set these levels the right way. So by the end of this video, you'll understand how to set up stop loss and take profits in MT5, why they are so important, and how to avoid the common mistakes that many traders make. Before we start, make sure to hit that like button to support the channel, and if you are new here, subscribe for more forex trading tutorials. Now let us jump right into it. Before we dive into the tutorial, let us quickly go over what stop loss and take profit actually are and why they are important. Now, stop loss is a tool that automatically closes your trade when the price reaches a certain level. Let me just open a random trade on this demo account. All right, so I'm just going to set a stop loss now. Right, this is a stop loss. Okay, so the stop loss will close the trade when the price reaches a certain level, preventing you from losing more than you intended. It's your safety net in case the market moves against you. Then take profit is just the opposite. Okay, this is the take profit which I'm setting right now. It automatically closes your trade at a predefined price level when the market moves in your favor. So if the market, this is a sell trade, right? If the market was to go against you, your stop loss is going to prevent, it's going to prevent further losses. All right, the stop loss is going to prevent further losses, because when it gets to this point, when it gets to, let me just add this as well. Okay, because when it gets to this point where we set the stop loss, it's just going to get, the trade is just going to get closed. All right, the trade is going to get closed when it gets to this point where the stop loss is set. Then as for your take profit, it closes the trade if the market moves in your favor. So in the case whereby the price begins to reverse, because currently we can see that the price seems to be facing a kind of rejection around this zone, but it is in an uptrend. All right, so if the resistance around here should hold, then we might see a possible reversal to the downside, right? So if this if bearish momentum should prevail, then we might see price come back to this support zone around here. So if price should come to this support zone, your take profit is going to automatically close the trade for you in profit. All right, so you're going to lock in your gains without having to manually close the trade. Now, both of these tools, the stop loss and the take profits, they help with risk management, allowing you to stay in control of your trades without constantly watching the charts. All right, they help you to stay in control of your trades without constantly watching the charts. Now that you know what they are, let us go step by step on how to set them up in MetaTrader 5. Now in MT5, you can just go to the market watch. All right, this is one of the methods. you can go to market watch window, select the currency pair that you want. You're going to see a lot of currency pairs around here. Select the currency pair that you want. Just right click on new order. Okay, when you right click, you select new order or simply press F9 on your keyboard. A new order window will pop up where you can select the trade size, your lot size. You can select your lot size here, and then execution type, whether you want exchange execution or you want a pending order. Okay, you can select that here, and then in the order window you'll see fields labeled stop loss and take profit, so you can enter the price levels. All right, okay, since I am on the Euro USD chart, let's just come here. So I can just manually fill in, maybe after I'm done with my analysis, I can just manually fill in the stop loss level that I want and the take profit level that I want. But this is if you want to go through the market watch. Okay, this is a process if you want to go through the market watch. Okay, however, like I already initially said, if you are on your chart and you just want to execute a trade, you can just use this bar here, and just whether I sell or buy, set your stop loss in here, and you can just drag, and drop to determine where your stop loss will be. You can just drag and drop to determine where your take profit will be. This is like a very easy way to do that. Okay, but if you are in a trade already, all right, if you're in a trade already and you don't want to, or maybe for some reasons you want to set the stop loss and take profit levels, but the drag and drop method, maybe you don't want to use that, or for some reasons it's not working, you can just right click on your order, or double click on your order. Basically, you can just double click on it, and then when you do that, you can see here you can just manually type in the stop loss and manually type in the take profit. And once you have done that, just click on modify. All right, and it's going to be modified, okay, to the levels that you set it. Okay, now if you forgot to set a stop loss or take profit when placing your trade, you don't need to be scared, okay, because you can actually, once you want to execute a trade, if I click on new order now, you can decide to set your stop loss and take profit immediately when you are about to execute the trade. For example, now I want to execute a fresh trade. Let's use a buy trade now. Since this is just an example, I want to execute a buy trade, and let's say I'm going to set stop loss at 1.08 and maybe take profit at maybe 1.1. all right, so you can actually set your stop loss and take profit levels immediately and just execute the trade, and you can see it's just automatically going to appear. But that is if you want to set your stop loss and take profit at that same time, or if you want to set them after you have executed the trade already, then you can just use the drag and drop method, or you can just double click on your order, and when you double click on your order, just like I showed you right now, you can double click on your order and then manually input the figures there. So it's super easy, right? It's super easy to set your stop loss and take profits on the MetaTrader platform, MetaTrader 5. Okay, now let's talk about some common mistakes that traders make when setting stop loss and take profit levels. All right, one of the mistakes is setting stop loss too tight. If your stop loss is too close to your entry price, normal market fluctuations might trigger it. Okay, so let me just let me close this and enter another cell. I'm going to use that as an example. So now, instead of setting your stop loss very close to your entry point, you can set it some pips above the entry point. All right, do not set your stop loss too tight to give the market some breathing space. Okay, and second mistake, do not ignore market volatility. Okay, because different currency pairs may have different levels of volatility. A stop loss that works for USD CHF might not be very effective, on the Euro USD. Okay, which means that you have to pay attention to the currency pairs that you are trading on, to determine the method, probably the number of pips you're going to use for setting your stop losses. Okay, now another mistake is not using a take profit. Some traders let their trades run without setting a take profit, hoping the market will keep moving in their favor, but markets can reverse at any time, so always lock in your gains by setting a take profit level. Ensure that you have done proper analysis, and your take profit level should be around key zones, or at least before the key zones, right? So if you're in a sell trade, you can be targeting support zones for your take profit. If you're in a buy trade, you can be targeting resistance zones for your take profit. Okay, remember that stop loss and take profits are essential for risk management, and using them properly can make a huge difference in your trading results. Okay, so there you have it, a complete guide on how to place stop loss and take profits in MT5. All right, if you found this video helpful, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for more forex trading tutorials, MT5 guides, and risk management tips. Drop a comment below if you have any questions, or if there is a topic you'd like me to cover next. Turn on notifications so you never miss a new upload. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Happy trading.